Disgusting. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Nah, it's not. I can't make up my minds.
I've been the fall guy for everybody for however long now. Now it's their chance. Are they talking about me? Oh, they talking about me.
For those who don't know the new programming, what we're going to do is in 5 shows, only the first 2 parts will be on Tommy Sotomayor. Last part of the show will be on the
You still fucking with Styles and you dig.
We'll do the show on the but why are you know me? You're left. There's does look stupid. Extra open.
Straight out the golden era, the only fella who know the craft. That's coming locked in the dark over the photograph.
But Styles,
hello?
You do look stupid.
Okay. All right. Yep, no problem. Oh, yeah, nah, it's cool. You got the house number. Yep. All right.
You do know you look stupid, right? All right, I see my man. Somebody let my homeboy Slappa know to send me the link in the description box. We're gonna make this thing work out. I'm gonna figure this thing out. Not to my email, so people can't jump in. Just me being you. Oh, there it is. You already sent it.
Yep.
What up, Slappa?
What up? So you made it.
I'm trying to make sure I can get your photo on the screen with me on the other side for me. All right, so I done my little roast. I had to roast Styles for a second because I don't know what happened. I went in your chat room and said hey to everybody. Next thing I know, this nigga was calling me all kinds of shit.
Y'all already know how it gets in my chat room. Get wild and reckless over there. So all y'all Tommy Sotomayor fans in his chat room, if y'all come over to my side, get ready for a wild ride. These motherfuckers get big in my chat room.
Before we start, while I'm trying to get it set up on my end, let the people on my side know how they can get over there to your side.
Well, shit, just type in Slappa on live. Or just type in Slappa. You'll see the sexy light-skinned nigga. Just hit that link, bam. You'll be right over here in the black sector of YouTube full of fuckery and bullshit. It's the place where you can just sit down and watch and enjoy your life because it doesn't get as bad as the bullshit that happens over here.
You know what? I think I may know how to make this thing work right. I think I'll be able to have it to where. So what I'm gonna do, Slappa, when we record this, I'm gonna give you the version that I have because the version here is being HD. Like right now, the way it looks on my end, I don't see what you can see. What can you see on your end?
Nothing. White screen.
See.
Yeah, I see a white screen right now.
Oh crap. Let me give you something to look at. Hold on. You should ask me. Oh shit. You know what? If I do one of these cameras, then you'll get to see it.
Yeah, that's right there on screen. That's how you pop up on my shit right now. So hold up.
Because if I do it now, you look like this. What the fuck just happened? That looks completely weird. Oh, that's your screen. Okay, there we go. So you see me and you, don't you? And the chat.
Yep.
That's what I'm recording. So this one
right there is the Slappa dance. Make sure if y'all see somebody doing that, like, nah, that's the Slappa dance. We saw it first. You got to put your arms out if you want to do the wiggle first. Yeah, you ain't doing it right.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is give you this after the show. So you'll have
All right.
the clear version. You put it, do what you want. We'll make sure we tag it. But so you can have this version. And here's how it's set up. Your chat's underneath you.
Mm-hmm.
My chat's underneath
Yep.
me. If you want to go to I know you put up a show thing. I'm not sure how we're going to do it. We can set up even how this came about. Like me and Slap apparently don't sleep. So we was just up and he was asking me some questions. I thought, you know what? I think it'd be better if he asked me the questions in front of y'all because he's asking the questions they keep saying they want to ask. And I want to ask you, Slapper, why do they think you don't know or anybody else don't ask relevant questions? Like the only people that ask relevant questions are them, but they're always afraid to come ask me the question themselves.
Yeah, I don't get that. And that's the thing I didn't understand. That's why I posed the question, posted the video earlier, because it's just like everybody that has these questions, y'all are coming at people, telling them what they need to be telling you. And it's just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on in your thought process. They think they're on this high-ranked pedestal, like they think they're royalty. They think that if they have a thought process, then everybody here that's making content or commenting is supposed to follow suit. It don't add up.
No, and it's crazy.
As I say, the same motherfuckers. Sorry to cut you off, but the same motherfuckers that's gonna sit here bitching and moaning is the same motherfuckers that got the invite to come and leave a comment or a question tonight. They never showed up. Mm-hmm. Dusty Bum, he got the invite also. That dusty ass nigga is not gonna show up.
And you tell me, because I don't know. Y'all, this is a Slapper production. So he's going to run it how he wants it to go. So you tell me, how do you want it to go? So I guess they can prepare for it. Is there going to be like a form of the first going to be your questions, their question? You let me know so they can know what to expect.
Yeah, well, I was just going to ask my questions first because I really don't have much of a problem with you, but people came at me sideways. So the questions I had were just questions that I could think of off the top of my head, really, because I don't care about people. Like, I'm not trying to be fucked up or nothing, but what you do in your life is what you do in your life. You ain't doing nothing that endangers mine, so I don't give a fuck. I respect the hustle. Anybody that's hustling and getting it, I got to respect it. So long as you ain't out here selling drugs, selling guns, getting my peoples killed, do you, homie.
Well, maybe I can ask you. Well, maybe I can ask you a question before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you've been able to see it from a different side and hear it, especially with the people saying, I can't believe you're doing blah, blah, blah. Why do you think there's so much hatred and vitriol towards me? But then you brought up, like you said, selling drugs to the kids and the killing and all that stuff. That stuff seems to be swept under the rug. Why do you think that I couldn't even go over in your chat room and say hi without people I don't know calling me a pussy, saying I need to be killed? Why do you think they have that much invested in YouTube?
Because they think it's something bigger than what it actually is. Because nobody takes the time to look up any of the information to see how much money you can make off of YouTube, which is next to nothing, especially if you don't got over, a million followers. Like, nobody's taking the time. Everybody got this fantasy outlook that they're going to get on YouTube, they're going to be something famous, and they don't know what the fuck's going on with it. So they think if they attack you, they're going to be attacking somebody with 5 million followers and shit, and they're going to be an overnight celebrity if you decide to say, oh, you know what, I'm not doing a show today because this motherfucker wants to come out his mouth sideways.
Crazy. And it's funny, you said something humbling last night, hurt my feelings. I'm going to tell y'all what he said. Style said, I don't know, not Style, but Slapper said, I don't know nobody know you. He said, other people make you out to be way bigger than you are. And it's funny, it hurt my feelings, but it was the truth. When he said, these people are making you out to be bigger than you are. And it's like they're it's how I view it. They're my best marketers. If you constantly have my name on your mouth, on your page, in the chat room, other people who never fucking heard of me are going to say, let me go look this dude up.
Yep. That's how it happened. If it wasn't for Tyrone, I wouldn't have no clue who you were.
Yep.
Tyrone was on his crazy fucking however long spree of fucking with you, or you and him was going back and forth. I had no clue who you was. This motherfucker kept on yap. And then I was like, let me go look this nigga up. Bam, just like that. Oh, he making funny videos.
Yep.
I'm just as fucked up as you are in certain aspects of these videos, so I can't sit here and pass no judgment.
Well, and that's the funny part about it is when you said that to me, you said, hey, look, we all do something that probably upsets somebody else. and you said, maybe you can repeat what you said last night. You said it's funny that you kind of say some of the same things as me, but that doesn't happen. Talk about that.
Man, I say and do similar shit like you. I've endangered people's families right here online. I've called for the death of black people, white people, the fucking rainbow coalition of people. It don't matter. Like, I'm an evil-minded motherfucker at the end of the day. People just think I'm some laid-back cool dude. So it's just one of those, I should be getting called out for putting LA's whole family in danger. I should be called out for putting fucking Clifton's whole family in danger. There's just so many people that I came at in a fucked up way, a fucked up like that people was cheering it on like, woo, but nah, that shit ain't cool.
Why do you think
that's the thing about it. Like, I'm endangering black lives, and the same people that claim they are for black lives was cheering me on. And they still come to my little day. Some of these same people are in this getting my views up to 100 right now.
Yep. Well, Slappa, think about this. Before you came onto the show, before you came on, in anticipation of you coming on, 95 people were just sitting there. One of them decided not to do his show just so he can troll me in the chat room. I had to block, lick the bone 8 damn times over in mine, so he finally went over in yours just to talk more shit. But I want you to understand what's going to happen right now. No matter what you do tonight, no matter what you ask, because this ain't scripted, this ain't nothing. I don't know what he's going to ask. But I told him he got an open door. He can ask me what the fuck he want. Y'all still, no matter what he say, y'all still going to say something wrong with him when all he's doing is asking me the questions that he told y'all to ask. That's what's fucked up about us as people. I'm
the middleman who has to be the fall guy for all these motherfuckers so they can have somebody to call coon. Where my shades at? Hold on. I forget my coon shades. Oh, hold up. Yeah.
Why you ain't got that background on the pre?
Oh, I'm working. Nah, I'm doing it. Cause no bullshit. I was running around and doing everything else. You know, I got a picture of your couch.
No.
I know that was me. Yeah, I got a picture of your couch. Because I'm evil.
Oh, when I was, I did do a couple of videos on my couch. I got a call today.
There we go.
There it is. Yeah, this nigga's in my house. This nigga's in my house on my couch. There it is.
I got this just so, no bullshit. I got this just so I could fuck with you and do that picture where you was like, cause that's where I got that. There's a picture floating around online. Cause you was like, I was watching these motherfuckers and they showed me something new. And I was like, yeah, he called me out in the video. I gotta fuck with him on that real quick. So yeah, that's how I got your couch.
It was the whole, no, it was, I think it might've been, it was either you or Vic where you threw the thing off of your phone onto the TV. And I never knew you could.
That was Vic.
Okay, I never knew you could.
Nah, that was Vic.
I said, son of a bitch, I'm doing that. Hold on a second. I gotta readjust your photo because you got bigger. But I thought, but that's what I don't understand about us as people. I have no qualms in if somebody know how to do something, I have no problem in trying to figure it out. That I would be dumb if I didn't look at something. I got a phone. My phone can throw the shit on TV. Shit, I'm doing that.
Yeah, real shit though. I feel you on that one.
You can't make me feel bad. We got another person in your chat room, which I don't understand why he's here. Clifton Rainey, for some reason, hates me to know.
Is it really Clifton? Is it really Clifton, or is it one of those blockhead niggas that's acting like him?
No, I think it's really Clifton.
Me and Clifton.
Y'all, is that really Clifton?
It could be.
Let's click on it and see.
Cause yeah, I done gave Cliff hell, so I'll be surprised if he pop up in my chat room.
No, you're right. It's not him. Good call.
All right.
So we'll leave that alone then. I don't like talking about people who ain't here. That's bullshit. I ain't gonna be one of them people. All right. Well, here's what we do. I'm gonna open up the lines to let you ask me whatever you want to ask. Let's start it off with however you want it to go.
You know what? I think that really might be that nigga. But yeah, fuck that. He's irrelevant right now.
Hold on. 2 seconds.
I'll get myself. Shit. Really is Cliff. Okay, cupcakes. Welcome to the fucking channel. I ain't think you was ever gonna show up here. Please stop sending threats out. Makes you look bad, homie. Don't kick him out. Let him stay. Maybe he'll have some good questions. You don't get the link yet. None of y'all getting the link yet. Didn't I say don't do him like that yet? Let the boy live. You know what? Just for that, I'm making Cliff a moderator. Yo, did that nigga right. Yeah, man. For everybody in the chat room here, you got something you want to ask, feel free to throw it in there. I'll try to catch it as it scrolls up. I'm not so wrapped up around him as some of these other motherfuckers are, so I'm gonna need y'all help on some of these questions. My shit was basic. Yep, Cliff and Mud. I was hoping it would keep him in the chat room, but I don't know. Got the wrong window. What's going on in his chat? Motherfucker said, Slappa Don reminds me of Snoop's cuz. I'll take that. It beats Max B for a change. I get to be a cousin.
I've been hearing that all day. Who is Max B?
I don't know what you just said. You said, who's Max B? Oh, you ain't up on the cool music then. You gotta get wavy.
All right.
You asked him in the other video comment, and I missed your questions, Nightcrawler. Sorry, you saw the video. I said put the comments in the link below or the description box below. So if you decided to do that on a whole nother video, sorry, homie.
Somebody asked, what am I doing? I told y'all Paulina was coming. She's made it. And we're going to do our thing tomorrow. For those who want to, shit, I'm tired. I'm an old man. Anyway, for those who remember, when Paulina came on the show about 2 years ago, well, she's coming to be with us live and say what's going on and revisit and recapture where she was. So cool for those who want to know who she is. I guess I can do this. Well, go ahead and ask the questions. I'm ready.
All right, cool. Well, first off, I'm going to start it off easy. How long you been doing this? Like, how long have you been into being in front of a camera and putting your voice out there? Because it's something that a lot of people shy away from too, especially when they start getting criticism. So it was just like, was this something you started in high school, college, or you just started it one day because you was bored as shit?
I came from like a background. When I was little, I was raised weird as like an only child, kind of, because my mom only kept one of her children. She didn't get to keep them all. And I think some of the reason why she said it was because she couldn't afford to keep them all. So I was always by myself. In the process of being by myself, I always wanted to do shit on a bigger scale. So I remember having, and I don't know if you ever did this, Slappa. When I was young, I used to take one boombox and put it beside the other boombox. I'd find an instrumental, or I'd make one by doing the start, stop to make it instrumental and talking to the other one and record it. And that was my shit. And I always liked the idea of MCing. I love music. I wanted to make mixtapes for parties and shit like that. Like every time we go somewhere, I would tell people, I got a mixtape. So I was always about my voice. I did drama in high school. In college, mass communications was one of my studies, and I did the student radio. And then when I got out, I worked for a radio station for a while after I did in between my IBM stints. So I knew it was something I was always good at. I remember that my grandparents and everything, and my mom used to say I was going to grow up to be a preacher. I never thought that would be what I would do. But I've always had the ability to gather people around in conversation. So this was something that I said I wanted to do after the last time I found myself behind bars. I said, I want to take all my money. I don't work for nobody else. I want to take all my money. And I want to inform people about the shit that's happened to me. Because I couldn't believe the shit was happening to me. I wasn't a bad guy. I hadn't done anything wrong. I literally met the wrong. I started noticing only problems I had in life were around women. Like women were causing me the most problems. Nobody else was causing me problems. So while I was in jail, I kept hearing all the dudes say, nobody else is causing me problems but women. The dudes were always in there. They were in there because of some fucking woman. And I kept saying, well, why is it that nobody talk about it? So what I said was, I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to make sure I can't be censored. So I came out and I looked up a lot of stuff of how to do whatever. And I said, this thing called Blog Talk Radio allows me to take calls, broadcast from, because I had my own shit. I've had my own studio shit, like I was describing earlier, since I was a kid. So I've always been, I'm a weird cat. I just collect shit. I remember when I was watching Jermaine Dupri talk about how he produced the album for Mariah Carey. And he said, I produced it all on this MV 8000. Next day I went out and bought it. I wanted that thing. I didn't know how to use a beat machine, but I wanted to be the only nigga that had an MV 8000 up in his house. I went and got it. I got a big old Korg keyboard. I think it's 88 keys. I don't know how to play no fucking keyboard. I got all this shit because I said I love doing music. And I probably got like, I remember when Brittany was at my house, I think I let her hear that. Brittany, you can tell them how many damn songs that I have. And I was letting you, like all night long, I was letting this chick listen to song after song after song after song. She's like, well, why don't you do anything with that stuff? I'm like, I just had it. But I had a shitload of songs. I love music. I love broadcast. So this was like a passion of mine. And since I had the study in it, it was easy for me to do it. And since I had the money to set up my own stuff, it always looked bigger than it was. Hell, my first guest was TD Jakes. I've had pretty much everybody from ESPN come on my show. I've had MC Hammer on the show. I've had who was it? Tyrese called into the show one time. DL Hughley's been on my show. Like pretty much anybody you can think of, they've been on the show because of the connections I had made before I even did it. So the biggest reason I wanted to do it was I wanted to infuse two things: men's rights with a bit of entertainment.
Shit, smart move. Since you said you interviewed all these people, that brings me to the question I asked you the other day on David Duke. How did you end up linking up that whole conversation to set up the interview in the first place?
And fuck that. You can tell me you're going to be asking me about David Duke. Fuck that. I'm cut the shit. Why you didn't tell me he was going to be asking me that?
Coon.
And the crowd goes wild. Now, okay, here's what happened. At the moment, and everybody knows this, at the moment, it was put out there that David Duke was backing Donald Trump. At the time I interviewed David Duke, he was the most sought after interview on television. This is a fact. You can go look it up. Everybody wanted him to come on their show. CNN, NBC, MSNBC, all of them wanted him to come on the show to explain if he had done that. I reached out to him and he reached back out to me and he said, yeah, I'll come on your show first. And he was letting me know, I'm doing your show before I do national television. So he came on my show, same with TD Jakes, before they did national television. And the reason I wanted to talk to him is because I wanted to know, hold on, bro. Did you really do this? Because we're hearing two different things. One is saying you're backing Donald Trump. The other one is saying you didn't, but it looks like they're using it to hurt Donald Trump's campaign. Because remember, that was when Donald Trump was getting momentum. So in order to hurt him, they was like, the Grand Wizard is backing you. So I did my journalistic integrity. And here's what I want all of you people who are jackasses who got something to say about me interviewing David Duke. I interviewed Tariq Nasheed. I talked to LA 3 times. So if it's wrong for me to talk, hell, I talked to Styles. So if it's wrong for me to talk to David Duke, and the difference between me and y'all niggas who are talking shit, y'all don't have a real broadcast job. I actually do. I'm looked at to do these things, so that's what I'm supposed to do. You would never tell Oprah she couldn't interview David Duke. Why the fuck would I not interview the Grand Wizard? Because people who already think I'm a coon, what were you going to think I'm a super coon now? Like, I don't even get their logic. You didn't like me before I interviewed the man. Why would you talk about I interviewed the man? You should have expected it.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Like, what was the whole, if you don't mind, how did the whole conversation go? Like, was it just a back and forth, basically explaining who he was and how CNN and shit's trying to spin him out to be whatever? Like, I didn't know who David Duke was except for a name until he popped up on your show, then CNN. Until then, I had no clue who the motherfucker was, other than some name that's running around with the KKK.
Slappa, most of the people who claim they don't like me had no idea who this man was. They didn't know who this dude was. It ain't like he'd be on TV every day. That is not the case. That's the funny part about all of this. But if we want to break it down for what it is, the conversation started off with him just explaining how they're trying to make Donald Trump look bad by invoking his name. But then he went on to talk about other things, like he's trying to get blacks to join him in his hatred of Jews, which is literally what it is. So his whole show, he was trying to talk about how Jews are ruining America, Jews are ruining whites, and Jews are ruining blacks. That was it.
So basically trying to team up with his team up with media says it's his enemies to wipe out the Jews. It sounds like some Hitler shit.
There you go. It's the enemy of my enemy. Well, it even, because blacks don't know Jews are their enemy, so he's trying to convince you that Jews are their enemy and then help them get rid of them. But the only thing I accept about what David Duke is saying, that's why me and him are on good terms. If he says white people are so good, he don't want them mixing with black folks. Well, my question is, why don't black people feel that same way about themselves? Why do we have to mix with everybody? Why do we get happy and tell people I got Indian in my family?
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Indians say they got black in
That's
names.
where you got pro-black Chris for. That's what you got pro-black Chris for. Pro-black Chris will let you know, shit, he don't represent that shit for shit. So, yeah.
Shout out to boy pro-black Chris in the chat room.
Yeah, that's the dude right there. He makes black people mad all across America. Just what he do. Oh, matter of fact, shit, because we talking about pro-black Chris. I think it was Eminem that asked me this question to ask you in the chat room. He said, do you think racism will ever end in America, or will ever end, even if it's even if it takes over 100 years? Or do you think it's something that's going to be here for eternity till the fucking planet explodes?
Racism will never, ever end. Let me tell you why. Because race is the first thing you see on another person. So unless you take the eyes out of people's heads, and even then we figured it out now that you can pretty much tell a black person by hearing them. So unless you take the eyes and ears off another person, or off of every person, racism will always exist, just like tribalism will always exist. So when we ask if these things are going anywhere, I will say it's going nowhere because it's always been here.
Yeah, I think I got to agree with you on that one. That wasn't one of my own questions either. That was from Eminem out of the fucking comment section. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I didn't really have, my mind was basic because I don't care about people's lives. I will open the lines for the other people to come in and ask their questions soon, but it's just, I'm liking the answers I'm getting. Hopefully they'll get a better understanding from the way you're answering the questions. I'm still going to be a coon by the time this shit ends anyway, so we going to rock out with it.
You had asked me a question shows. If you want to ask that question again, you can, because I know a lot of people wondering about that. Or maybe I answered it and you was like, oh, I was going to ask that question because I always wondered that. I think it was about my shirt.
Oh, you know what? No. Fuck that. I want you to break down yet again the whole Darren Wilson. Was it Darren Wilson that you said there should be a Darren Wilson on every corner? If you could please break that down, because I'm sure I got a real good understanding of it for what you was trying to say it as, but I'm still getting shit for it. So if you could break down what you mean by having a Darren Wilson on every corner in America, sound more like a Stop the Violence campaign than anything else to me.
Yep. So let me break it down. I also did a video about it, and I talked about it when the first time I said it. So nobody can say I flip-flop. It's been there. My point was this. Darren Wilson shoots a black man. You believe that when he shot this black man, it was wrong. But guess what happened when they were standing in the middle of the street after shooting this black man? Nothing. Didn't touch him. Didn't do anything to him. Now, you won't kill Darren Wilson. You won't fuck with Darren Wilson. But you'll kill another black man. So maybe if we had more Darren Wilsons on the street corner to make you act right, you'd act right because you don't respect other black men, because every time you disagree with a black man, every time a black man steps on your shoe, you're ready to kill him. You guys do understand. I am currently in a beef with a guy I've never met, and this man showed up in this show earlier, Styles, just to say, I'm going to kill you yet again. That's his job, to kill me. Not Darren Wilson, not any of these cops. So my whole thing is this. If we had more Darren Wilsons in these black neighborhoods, guess what blacks would stop doing? Fucking with each other, because they respect the white man more than they respect them, more than they respect themselves. Cause of anti-violence from black people doesn't get them to do anything. Darren Wilson gets to walk the streets, and none of you niggas are fucking with him, putting out his address. So you're more mad at me saying, where's Darren Wilson when you need him? Even if you pay attention to the line, where is Darren Wilson when you need him? I was even saying at that moment, he wasn't needed. He shot an unarmed man. He wasn't needed. But where is he when somebody breaking in your motherfucking house? Where is he when something's actually happening? He's not there. So where the fuck is Darren Wilson? And when he shows up, though, the niggas believe he's wrong for what he did, but you won't touch him. You won't threaten him.
Mm-hmm. That's why I had to ask the question again, because it made sense to me. Sound like he was trying to get people to stop because they doing all that talking and shit. Oh, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. He needs to die. He needs this, he needs that. But he could walk through any hood in America right now, and nothing's going to happen to him. He won't be touched. He won't even be spat on. He's just going to be looked at. They're going to point and say, oh, that's him. That's why I was hoping that you could explain that. No, Cliff, you can't block nobody.
Well, think about George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman's safe as fuck. I mean, he is safe as hell. No issues. He run around selling guns for $100,000. Somebody bought that gun off this dude for $100 grand.
Yeah, I just heard about that last night.
But
make no sense. There's more people mad about him selling the gun than who tried to stop him from initially selling the gun in the first place, or stopping him from living in general.
Yep, thank you. If they so mad that they gonna kill me, and again, and I hate to bring up the brother's name, but in the chat room, I just want y'all to understand. Styles can't get none of y'all to help him pay off his motherfucking bills that he owe. Styles has told y'all he gonna make it his mission to come kill me. But he won't make it his mission to come fuck with the cops who were falsely arrested him, the woman who was keeping him from his kid. None of these are all people who are safe from murder. But a YouTube dude, yeah, he got to make sure that dude die. This is what we get in the black community. And the fact is, y'all don't care nothing about this man, because if you did, you'd tell him, dude, stop. It's ridiculous. Why are you telling the man out in public you're going to kill him? Just kill him already. Kill him behind closed doors. Why keep announcing you're going to kill him? I don't remember when the Manson family went around announcing that they're going to kill nobody. I don't remember an episode of Friday the 13th where Jason went around announcing he going to kill you at the house.
Just know he might pop up later.
Exactly. Jason like catching you off guard.
Yeah.
He live for that shit.
Yeah, now this shit gets crazy. This motherfucker said Darren Wilson for president. What's your somebody asking the question, what is your thoughts on Donald Trump? You support his move on trying to be president?
At first I was behind, I'm like Hillary Clinton. First I was for the war, now I'm against it. At first I was for Donald Trump. I'm against him like a motherfucker now, but I just really hate Hillary Clinton. Like, we got the choices between the devil and Beelzebub. Like, it's a bunch of bullshit what we got to choose from. And I hate that these are the two candidates because I really don't like Hillary Clinton. But it's something about Donald Trump now that I really don't like. I mean, I really, really don't like that dude. But if black people really wanted to ask themselves something, you just got to think this. The blacks were incarcerated at large numbers during whose presidency? Bill Clinton.
Shit, Clinton. Yep.
Who came out and said that black youth are savages? Hillary. Do black people just not give a shit about any of these things? That's what I'm saying. These niggas hate me, but you got a so-called black president, because black folks call Bill Clinton the first black president. Yet he arrested more niggas than any time.
He did more coke than fucking Rick James. You want to claim him as a nigga? Fuck out of here.
All these allegations about him raping people. Now, Bill Clinton is ostracized. Excuse me. Bill Cosby is ostracized for the same shit that Bill Clinton did.
Yeah, and Bill Cosby don't got bodies. That's the difference.
Yep. This is
so yeah. Right on.
Conversations we don't have. We have stupid conversations of who's a coon. That's not a real conversation.
Not real shit. But they gonna try to figure that shit out. I'll be a coon by the morning anyway. I've been a coon all week. Put my glasses on. Shit. But hey, I don't get this shit.
For real.
But it's just all right, cool. You know what? This fits perfect, all right? Because it's just people say you're so much against the black community, right? So I be sitting here trying to defend you in a way, saying, no, you don't hate each and every black person. So let's just use LA for an example. And then, yes, damn, I don't know who else is successful on. All right, let's use LA for an example. Then let's use Brother Polite as another example. Do you see both of them brothers in the same category? Or is there a distinguishable difference that classifies one as a nigga and one as a man?
Brother Polite got a job.
That's the best way I could word it.
Hey, listen, Brother Polite got a job. Brother Polite hang out with his kids. He makes sure they go on trips. I'm not saying nothing about the Brown Tooth Bandit, but what I will say, but that's not even close. You see Brother Polite in this city, in that city, in this city, in that city. You see Brother Brown Tooth in his city where he live. That's it. He don't go anywhere. He don't do anything. He doesn't start anything. He doesn't contribute anything. The only thing he does is cook. And when he get through cooking, his kids still hungry as fuck. I've never seen nobody cook that much and the people in the house still be starving. So there's a big difference. And the problem is those so-called people are hijacking the pro-black movement. People who don't do shit have used YouTube so they can become armchair revolutionaries and do nothing. That's the scary part. Because he's got people actually calling him a pro-black.
Another question from the chat. They asked what you have contributed to what exactly? I don't. It has to be more to that question. Contributed to what?
If I contributed, I'll contribute to my daughter's life, her mother's life, my mother's life, the girls I'm fucking life. I make their life better. Let's see. I've contributed to a bunch of people. That's why they contribute to me, sir. You may not like what I do, JB, who has a picture of me. See, stuff like that, like I can't take that guy seriously. He has a picture of me and asks, what have you contributed? When your photo is a picture of me and you get up every day and log on to an account with a photo of me, what does that say about your life? Every day you wake up, you log on to an account with my photo on it.
How do you wake up and handle that shit? Like, how hasn't that got to you to the point of where you're saying, fuck this, I'm done?
Okay, I can answer that one. Some days I have gotten up and said, fuck it. Some days I've been on the verge of a nervous breakdown because I don't know how to ignore dumb shit that people are saying. That's the sad part. I will sit there and know it shouldn't matter. Like what happened before you came on. That shit shouldn't have mattered, what they were saying over there. But half the time I look and I'm thinking, why are they doing this? Like, who does this? What grown people do this bull crap?
Beats the fuck out of me. But
So
that's what they do. I understand some of them are full-time trolls, but these numbers are fucking crazy when it comes to the trolling here. The shit that they willing to do. That's what I say. To everybody in your chat room, if you want to go for a wild ride, come over to my side of YouTube as a Tommy supporter. I guarantee you'll never look at YouTube the same way again.
Yeah, I'll tell them right now. Y'all go over there and just see some of the comments. And they actually been, I'll give you credit, Slappa. They've actually been pretty tame. I'm going to let people go. Here's a link. Y'all can go see it.
Now, I got to give my chat room credit here. When they get here, they do act more civilized than at the other motherfucking chat rooms, because you've seen how the other chat rooms get. They get as wild as you let it. So I don't really have to ask them to cool down or nothing like that. They just do their own thing. That's what I say. This is a little respected area over here.
Yeah, once the antagonist left, they pretty much been all right. I've looked over that because when it first started, as long as the lick the bones and the other dude was there, they were just egging them on because they wanted to see the fight.
That's what it's saying, man. That's what makes this shit so dangerous. Like, have you ever been faced with real danger just over this YouTube shit? Like, I'm sure you've got the threats and stuff like that. Has anybody ever really actually tried to run up on you except for that loudmouth motherfucker that didn't want to really throw hands with you? We all saw that video. I'm not co-signing that nigga. That was some sucker shit.
Yeah, he brought his camera crew. You know what that was. He brought his own cameraman. So he wasn't even trying to, he was trying to get on camera with me. But nobody's ever done it. Nobody's done it. No, I've been from city to city, and not even from city to city, but I'm in hood to hood. And none of these people who say I should die or want to kill me ever show up. So I'm really curious about why I gotta die for my opinion, number one. When you got people over in Flint who have poisoned and killed black people, but ain't nobody trying to kill the mayor or the governor. I think that's amazing to me, but I guess my words are more lethal than lead paint.
Shit. Like, do you even pay for promotions at this point?
No, they do it.
Like, why haven't you gone around snatching up? Like, I would really have a video. If everybody sits here and says slap as much as they say Tommy, I would have a video promoting all my shit with somebody else's voice. I would remix it and everything.
No, I would love to.
No bullshit. Let them make a video about me. Like my video that they're probably going to make against me for doing this interview alone. If I can, I'm going to take it, spin it, and then put Slap It On randomly, Slap It On live randomly on YouTube. That's going to be at the end of the video. Why not? It's free promotion.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that I think is, it's good and it's bad at the same time. It just kind of goes along with what you said in the last question. So I'll answer them together. It's good and it's bad because I enjoy the idea of, I'm like Freddy Krueger. And for those who are a fan of Freddy Krueger and Wes Craven, you know what happened with Freddy Krueger. If you just stop saying his fucking name, he loses. As long as you say his name, as long as you think about him, he keeps his power. Just to be perfectly honest, as long as you got people making random ass videos showing the fuck up anywhere I show up just to talk about me, I'm not stupid. I'm going to show up in all these damn places, be in your chat room to my what's up, this Tommy. I know you're going to click, oh shit, Tommy over here, fuck you, coon, fuck you, coon. You're just going to keep fucking with me. When you got people who are making fake accounts to be you, and then logging into this thing every day. Like this, I love this JB back. Slapper, ask Tommy why is he scamming his followers out of money for a legal defense. but the case with DP was dropped. JB, I'll answer that myself. My audience is listening to you right now. I'm scamming them. Hey guys, matter of fact, do me a favor. Let me make sure I get this up for you guys. I'm gonna go to GoFundMe.com. I'm gonna put my own name in there. JB, back. Can you put your name in GoFundMe.com and see anything show up? No, I don't think you can, but I'm going to put my link in here. It says there's $31,465 there so far. If you could, guys, you just heard that I'm scamming you guys. And at first I thought DP was double penetration, but I think I was told that it was drunken peasants. But I need help with my child support, guys, and I need help to stay in my struggle mansion. So I'm going to put the link in here. Here is the link. Now, I can't put it in Slappa's room, but for all those who want to be scammed over in Slappa's room, just go to GoFundMe and put Tommy Sotomayor. You will see my scamming account. Now, JB Back is more worried about the people who donate to me getting scammed than the people who are actually donating to me and getting scammed. This is amazing. So, guys, yes, I'm still fighting liberalism. Go black. But what I did was use that to scam people. So anybody who asks the question after this is ridiculous. I'm scamming people. I'm scamming people out of their money. There is no fight for liberalism. The only thing is fighting is what did Styles say? Save my sweet butthole, which I don't know why he had that discussion about my butt, but save Tommy's sweet butthole. Then he sat up there and did a whole little skit about how somebody was going to grab my ears and fuck me from behind. This is a grown man who did this for about an hour and a half. So, guys, I'm scamming people. If you ask the question again, it makes no sense now.
1 second.
Mm-hmm. I'll entertain.
Hold on a second.
I'll entertain.
No. I got a question for you while I step away for a second, because it comes from the People's TV himself. Since Styles is not cooperating with your recent attempt to make peace, are you still trying to have him arrested out of spite? And what happens if he makes good on his threats?
All right, since Styles wants to know this, here was the thing, and I thought it was pretty simple. If he's going to kill me, a smart man would not announce it online. If you keep announcing online that you're going to kill me, I'm going to keep taking it to the police to have you arrested. So all I'm asking him to do is, I'm not asking him not to talk shit about me. I'm telling him, every time you as an adult 45-year-old man say you're going to kill me online, I'm going to take it to the police, you dumbass. Now, if y'all think I'm wrong for taking a public threat from a dude online, since he ain't gonna stop, if you think I'm wrong for taking it to the police, then y'all are stupid. This man could easily just kill me, not keep making videos about it. Y'all think it makes sense for this man to keep saying he's going to kill me online, but I'm wrong for saying, police, this person just said he's gonna kill me. Oh, and what was the second half of the question?
Damn, where'd it go? 1 sec. It was, are you still trying to have him arrested out of spite? And what happens if he makes good on his threats?
If he makes good on his threats, I'll be dead. That sounds pretty simple. It's not out of spite. I'm telling him now, you stop threatening my life in online. I won't have anything to take to the police. I'll ask you back, Slapper. Do you not think that you not think that makes sense? Like, literally, all I'm saying to him is, I'm not telling you not to kill me. Go on and do that. You've been doing it for a year, so you've been prepping. I'm sure he's like one of them doomsday prepper. He one of them Tommy Soto murderer preppers. So he's been prepping for a while. So I'm not trying to tell you to stop prepping, but what I am trying to get you to do is just stop saying it online. Do you think that's a stupid request?
No. Sounds like you're trying to help him in a way.
That's it.
If something happens to you, you're not the first one to get picked up by the law.
That's all I'm saying. And
I don't know where his
And his fans should say that actually does make sense. The dude is just saying, look, just don't threaten me publicly and we both good.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Another question that came in, they asked, why do you antagonize people when you feel threatened?
Let me explain something to you. The man disliked me.
That wasn't a question in the chat room. That just made me think of that just made me think of a question I was asked earlier. So that's where it came from. It wasn't in the chat. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the man has had a problem with me before I knew he existed. Here's what I'm gonna do. If somebody's trying to kill me and they dumb enough to put it out publicly, I'm going to antagonize them so they can make the wrong move. So either I can kill them so they'll leave me alone or so they can be arrested because I think he's unstable. So I'm not going to allow an unstable person who's not going to leave me alone to be able to maneuver with impunity and people don't see what he's doing. I want the world to see what he's doing, how he's acting for two reasons. One, anywhere he goes or show up, I have reason to harm him before he ever makes a move. Literally, if I see him 10 feet away from me in New York, I have the ability to shoot him, and no court in the land will think I did something wrong because he's running around literally saying, oh, this nigga gonna be in New York? I'm gonna make it my business to be there. Y'all would be stupid if you allowed someone to do that to you. If you allow someone to constantly threaten you and rile other people up to threaten you, that's the problem. So I want to make sure it's public. And not only do I want to make sure it's public, until he learns and stops, I want to make sure every business venture he tries to get into hears how he sits around and threaten unsuspecting people. So you other black people can realize there is a damn penalty for doing stupid shit. Because most of you sit online and do stupid shit and you're at least smarter than he is and not put your face out there. We've gotten so dumb around in the black community that you got jackasses willing to put their face out there and say, I'm gonna kill that nigga anytime now. Yeah, I want something to happen to him. Yeah, I want him to be arrested. Or I want him to realize that all of y'all people egging him on have not donated any money to get rid of his case. And remember, the reason he called me was because he didn't have no money to get rid of his case. The reason he telling y'all now that he moving, because he moving around trying to get rid of his case. Why y'all talking shit in the chat room? Do me a favor. He only needs $5,000. Can y'all give him $5,000 so he can hire the lawyer and get out of the trouble he's in? Why y'all calling me a coon? Donate the man. And let me tell you something, Styles. Your own friends haven't done what I just did. Go donate this man some money so he can get out of the legal trouble so he won't have to worry about it again. And he won't have to call up people like me who are coons asking for help.
That makes sense. Yeah, Cliff is
JB said he got the $5,000. That's perfect. So that means the show was something good came out of this show. Say whatever you want to. That JB said they got the $5,000. That means something good came out of this show, right? Think about it. If nothing else, if JB gives him the $5,000, even he got to say something good came out of the show.
Yeah. I gotta agree with you on that.
Good came out. Black
Hold
Ram.
on 1 second.
Yeah, Chris said you got your boy up in there just blocking everybody.
Damn, Cliff. Trying to save you from being blocked on. I can't even unmod the nigga. Y'all stuck with him. Sorry. Yeah, he's just on a rampage. I can't stop him at the moment.
Damn.
I think he wants to come in.
Him though?
Well, are you ready for some open questions from other people? Because people have been itching to get in. Hold on, before I go though.
Read them all. Read whatever.
Any problems with?
There was some from your other.
Oh no, I was gonna let him. Yeah, nah, shit. That's like 100 and something questions. I asked them and they took forever to get on that.
Be a bunch of arguing and yelling and shit. If they jump in and let them talk, they're gonna talk with other people.
Yeah, that's what I said. If they're gonna get on the talk, I'll let them sit and talk. But this is their time to ask whatever questions they want to ask freely. I'll let everybody get on. But you heard them. Y'all want to talk? I'll send the link out, let y'all talk. But as soon as y'all get on the bullshit, we gonna block it. I'll unblock y'all later when it's time for the fuckery. But everybody here in the chat room, y'all seem to have a problem.
Yeah, I'll read some of the questions out
too,
while you're waiting for people to come in. I'll start answering some of the questions that come up and down. You want me to do that?
Yeah, sure. But I'm gonna send first link is gonna go out to DVD King.
All right. Oh, you can send them to him personally. I wasn't thinking. Oh, I thought you were just gonna put it out there in the open.
Yeah, go on. Read whatever catches your eye in the chat room.
All right. Somebody says, "What is my definition of a coon?" I thought that a coon was supposed to be someone that acts out stereotypical roles in order to please white people and get their way into white cinematic productions. That's what it used to mean. Someone that was there to entertain the white people in white productions. Y'all have fucked up the meaning of what it's supposed to be now.
What's poppin', Slappa Don? What's up, Tommy?
What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Nah, I don't debate with nobody. You know, that's not my style. I just came on here to actually, if you took something out of context what I said when I was in your chat room that day, I apologize. I didn't mean to come off that way, man. Like I told Don earlier, me and Don had a talk. I don't know if he talked to you before the show, whatever the case may be. But
I didn't. So he has no clue. I didn't have a chance. So I don't want it to get mixed up or anyway. I just didn't have the time to do that before the show. So
okay.
You can explain everything.
Basically, man, I'm a dude that I already have a name. You feel me? I already have a name in the Cody community on what I do. I was trying to lend out a hand, like, basically, because that's what we do in the Cody community. I don't know if you know what Cody is, but, hopefully we can talk after this and I can explain what Cody is, and we could probably do some other business with that, too, but that's on a different story. Basically, I already have a name. I was trying to just lend out a hand. You feel me? Because you was like, well, should I make another page for, just for Hangouts? And I'm like, you know what? So you ain't got to worry about getting flagged, because I know you got a lot of fucking haters. Niggas hate you for whatever reason. Like I tell everybody, hey, have you ever met a hater that was doing better than you?
But let me ask you something.
No, you haven't.
Go ahead. Let me ask you something. If you made a page for me, how would that stop it from getting flagged when it's my content?
No. I was saying as far as the Hangout thing. It was just, if you just wanted to do the Hangout thing, we could all just chit chat, talk to people. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about, the Hangout thing. I wasn't talking about actually making action. You know what I'm saying?
But it would still be my stuff. They would flag it.
Well, yeah, probably. But then you ain't got to worry. You wouldn't have to worry about, all your hard work, like getting flagged or whatever the case may be. I have to take that hit.
I also
you see what I'm saying?
I also wouldn't be getting paid either. You would.
Oh, well, no. Actually, no, because you. Okay, go ahead. Nah, because you can still take the videos and actually put them on your. You get where I'm coming from now? So because I wouldn't be getting paid from it, because I wouldn't even monetize it. Because I don't even monetize my videos, because I don't get paid from YouTube.
I monetize everything. I don't do it if I don't get paid.
Yeah. See, I don't monetize, because if you really don't really pay me. You feel me? I'm in the Cody, what I told you before, and I'll tell you what Cody is off of here. Me and you can talk about if you want to know what Cody is. But
well, some of their questions though. I mean, this is what I'm not trying to be funny to Slappa, but the whole production that we got together was supposed to be people ask me questions and I answer them.
I just want to know.
We're going off into something that's going to get. It's going to drag on. My audience is already saying that they don't want to hear this. They want me to answer the questions.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to know if we could still do the interview I wanted to set up with you.
Yeah, we can try to get it. Well, here's the thing. We could try to get it set up, but I got so much going on right now that it's like I'm not trying to. And I know you said you built something, but I look at it like this. I don't want to have. How's the best way I can say it? I don't feel like I want to help people right now. But you can email me about it. I just don't feel like I want to help people right now. I don't. Because I'm tired of it. When I read shit like this, when I see what people are doing, I know people are trying to use my name to build something, but they ain't giving me nothing in return. Nobody.
True.
Yeah. At least the other people who ask me to come on their shows, they're actually giving me something. They send me some money. They send me some product. They don't just say, "Let me let you."
We can talk about that. No, we could talk about that off camera. If that's the case, man, we could talk about that off camera. If that was the case, man, we can always talk about that off camera, homie. You feel me? We can. Yeah, we can always talk about that off camera, homie. Just, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's between, I ain't gonna never talk about my business on a live show like that. But if that was the case, we can always talk about that. That's bet right there. We can always talk about that.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let me get back to the questions. People.
All right, definitely, man, definitely. I'll hit you up on Skype. We can definitely talk about that. That's the bet right there, homie.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to see if I can. I know there were some questions that people had before that were on Slappa Don's first video where it says, somebody named Nightcrawler. It's a long-ass question. It looked like a bunch of questions. It says, "Hey, Slappa, I have a few questions for Tommy, if you hope you don't mind. Is it possible to hear the real reason why you entered this sector of YouTube? What the hell does that mean? Can you just send Nightcrawler the link so they can just call in? Because reading that makes no sense. But since they're a real person, maybe they can jump on it."
Yeah, no, that was it. You try to get them in. Send them the invite up. Trying to do this right without having to fucking block everybody that tries to jump in here. Oh no, it doesn't have a link. Yeah, fuck it. We just gonna have to do this getaway. A lot of y'all gonna get kicked off, but Nightcrawler, try to go on that motherfucker. Cause your shit was long as fuck. Same with yours, Simply Geek. Somebody did ask, what did they say? Here's my question. Who's that? Yeah, that was all facts for a second. But yeah, they said, why on one of your shows did you state to a person that called that you made between $1.5 million and $2 million per year? Then when another person called and asked you why you talked about how much money you make, you acted like you had no clue what the guy was talking about and insinuated the caller was a liar.
About how much money I make?
Yeah. You want me to read it over?
Well, look, here's the thing. First off, if I'm talking to a young man about the idea of building a business and I tell him something, and then somebody else says, well, you're trying to floss about how much money you make. That doesn't make any sense. Why are you asking me, a person who's talking to a young man, about how he can get to a certain level? Why are you telling me I'm flossing about something that you guys went and got from online that I didn't even know was online? So I just repeated what's online. I mean, I honestly don't think it makes much sense. I repeat what you have online about how much I make because you keep telling people this. I'm talking to a young man and saying, don't you understand that I've gotten to where I am, unlike the other people who do this, because I've turned it into a business. So whatever you do, you should turn it into a business as well. Now you want to tell me I'm bragging? So Styles gets to brag on he finally got a duplex for 100 grand, 100 racks. And nobody says, wait a minute. Styles gets to do his show and say, nobody do this. Nobody got their own logo. Nobody got. And nobody says, well, he bragging. So it's okay for him to do it. But in an interview from a person I don't know who hears it says that I'm now bragging. Everything that other people do, and we talked about this the other night, everything that other people do, for some reason, when they do it, it's okay. When they talking about they shit, when he says, as soon as I move into my new place, I'm going to do a walkthrough so y'all can see it. But when I was doing a walkthrough through my hotels, through the places where I live at, it's a problem. It's okay that he gets a 100,000. I bid 100,000 racks, and he didn't spend $100,000. His girl got $100,000 loan. Completely different. Then you can go online and just see, well, how much does Tommy spend when he just went on his trip in the summer? How much did Tommy spend on his rental property? But you get kudos for getting a $100,000 loan. But me, I'm supposed to feel bad at just the way you see me living, which you project how you feel about it. Look, somebody did a video, Slappa, and they said, this nigga showing off in front of his pool. So hold on a minute. I can't shoot a video in front of the pool in the house I live in without being told I'm showing off. When I did it in the kitchen, same thing. You look at somebody like you watch these people, the chat room, the crazy stuff like that. AMA, you can't take this dude serious. Yet AMA's here and was here 20 minutes before we came online, but keep saying, you can't take him seriously. You must can, because you've dedicated this much of your life, a strange person I don't know, to being upset. So you must can take me seriously, because guess what I don't do? I'm not sitting around fucking with people who I can't take seriously. There's no money in it for you, AMA. You're doing this for free. You're contributing to the fund. That's scary. But Nightcrawler said he's coming, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, cool. I did send the link out. So, but while we're waiting on him, Prisoner Black Hole asked, "What are your thoughts on catfish and faceless trolls talking shit on BTR Google Hangouts but never show their face?"
I think it's the worst thing that's happened to our so-called sector, and the fact that they even keep using this word, like you can go and type in that this is black part of YouTube comes up. What it does is every time you put black, or in the old school when it was soul or all of that stuff, whenever you put these words in it, guess what happens? It's code word for ratchet. It's code word for fuckery. It's code word for stupid shit. Only we sit around. You watch the Drunken Peasants. Guess what the Drunken Peasants doesn't allow in their whole 2-hour show, which they make all that motherfucking money? They don't allow stupid shit. They keep it away. And now all they do is talk stupid on that show, but they keep stupid motherfuckers out of the chat room. Troll free zone. TSL 6.0, I already told them I'm not answering their fucking questions, so go on, move on with that. You can keep asking it though. But it makes it worse because black men are so weak-minded that they're actually listening to people with no face. They're directing them. Again, my audience will tell you, you don't get no shit with me when I put that link of that donate button up and that motherfucker don't move. Fuck y'all. Fuck what you think. If the donate button don't move, we got a motherfucking problem. Why are you telling me what to say? All right, since we came on the show, the donations went up. Since I just put the link up, what was it, about 15 minutes ago? I'm now at 31,585. Let me give a shout out to Maurice Jenkins, who donated and said, just a little love to help your brother out from jail, from going to jail for child support and helping you keep your struggle mansion. Yet another person who got scammed, LMAO. Much love, Tommy. Kevin Meebane, he sent your boy $100. Man, Styles, you should have audience who do that since they egg you on to do shit that could get you put in jail. Chris Johnson sent in a donation. Edward Verner sent in a donation, said, I love being scammed by Tommy Sotomayor. I'm sorry. Anonymous sent in $100. That's what I'm talking about. Naomi Hughes sent in a donation, and Mr. Campbell sent in a donation. Again, how many of y'all donated to, since we've been doing this? How many of y'all donated to Styles? How many of y'all help Styles out? They don't want to see me go to jail because my audience doesn't want to see me go to jail because I owe child support. So they cool. How many of y'all donated to Styles right now? Dude said it's me donating. I've been sitting right here. Well, how was I doing all this donating while I'm sitting here on camera? Impressive, though.
Oh, Gold Black asked the question. It was an hour ago, but I missed it. Said, why after calling the police on Styles to report that he was harassing you, why have you been antagonizing him for the past few months or so?
I haven't been antagonizing him. You can antagonize somebody to say they're going to kill you when you've never seen them. How you antagonize somebody to say they're going to kill you? I'm not trying to be funny, but I did just answer kind of that question. I said, I want to make sure that everything he does stays public. I want to make sure that everything he does and says stays public because I know he doesn't have enough common sense to not incriminate himself. Since you're going to kill me, I want to make sure everything you say and do is public. I want it on the records. It's just like having a baby mama who is doing stupid shit to your kid, trying to make you look like the bad guy. You make sure you start now recording this bitch, recording the phone calls. You make sure you let them know whenever you irritate her a little bit, she does something to your kid, especially if you're trying to get custody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you there. I played that game, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and give a nigga leeway to just move on with his life while still threatening me. That's dumb. He stops threatening me, shit stops. And I keep saying this publicly.
It's fair to me.
If he going to kill me, he can still do it. I'm not telling him not to kill me. Go on and do it. Stop doing it on fucking line. Because even if you're a fan of his, you should think something's weird now. The man's been threatening me for over a year, and I'm still breathing. That doesn't make any sense. That's like OJ saying he trying to catch the killer for Nicole. He ain't caught the killer yet.
Got another question. It was from UCBX. They said back in the day, you created a cartoon character to clown the Advice Show. You called the character Swole Fat, and you did an entire channel cracking jokes about his physical appearance. What's the difference from the Crispy Show character and what was created to clown? That was created to clown you. Isn't that the same thing? Explain why is it different when you do it in retrospect? Do you regret doing the whole Swole Fat routine?
Beautiful question. Love this question because you can beat it with logic very quickly. They tried to add the words of you clowned his physical appearance, making it be the same as him calling me crispy, which is saying I'm dark skinned, so black that I'm crispy. Let me show you the difference. I'm not a fat advocate going around making fun of fat people. If I was a fat advocate and telling people we need to take pride in being fat, if I turned around and did a character called Swole Fat, then yes, it makes me hypocritical, number one. Number two, his fat has nothing to do with his ethnicity. His fat is something he can change. His fat is something he can take a diet pill, go to the gym, completely kill his fat. Number four, his fat is unhealthy. Being fat is one of the largest things that kill black people. So there was 4 very good arguments because Mr. Tariq Nasheed is Mr. Melanoid Nation. Tells you how powerful melanin is. If he's going around saying people need to stop making fun of black folks, why would he make a puppet called Crispy making fun of black people? Not only did he do it to me, this is his comeback to most people. He said it about Michael Blackston. He said it about Corey Holcomb. Each one of his disses to all of us was how black we were. That makes no sense coming from Mr. Pro-Black. I can't be the child advocate and find out that I'm molesting children. That kind of doesn't make sense, does it?
Yes, you did.
Can't be the non-violence person by whooping people's ass.
Let's see what else we get.
Now, none of your audience members, none of the trolls will say, or the person who asked that question, I guarantee you he won't say, I understand. Guarantee you won't say that makes sense. To any logical thinking person, that answer makes perfect sense. You got people saying, that's right. Mr. Swole Fat is the same as Mr. Crispy. Not even close. Somebody said Jeannie Burlesque has sexual beef with me. Somebody said, see, Tommy, you just gave a poor excuse. See, that's the kind of shit that that's what I love about my chat room. That right there, I won't tolerate that. Like him They know they won't come over in my shit, and I'm not saying that that's blockable, but I won't let him come over in my stuff like that because I want people to be fair on all sides. If you ask me a good question and I can't answer it, motherfuckers need to call me on it. But if I do answer the question and give an answer, then somebody needs to say, somebody said excusing bullying. I'm a bully. I've had no problem with bullying. I'm a bully, apparently. That doesn't make any sense. I am a bully. I'm saying this. How can I turn around saying bullying is wrong? And I got a whole channel of ethering motherfuckers. I'm calling Wendy Williams Wendell. Niggas make their own arguments. UK, and I'm telling UK, I'm sick of UK not letting me make love to her.
Told you I claimed that first. We fight for that. There goes Nightcrawler. I'm gonna go on myself, let y'all do y'all thing.
Hey, Slappa. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Can you give us an idea of, since you're not showing your face, can you give us an idea of who you are a little bit, at least make me feel like I know where the question's coming from?
I'm pretty much just a 19-year-old that just watches YouTube.
White guy?
Black.
All right. Go ahead, 19-year-old. I didn't. First question, the way the first question was worded, I didn't get it. Maybe you can explain it to me.
I understand that. So my first question, what I'm basically saying is, before you came in, before you started joining Slappa's Hangouts, the sector was already chaos. Like, there was already a lot of chaos in the sector. But as soon as you came in, the sector got even worse. The black sector.
So me talking to Slappa, a dude who had made a couple videos for me over the past 3 years. He made one video, well, not for me, for himself with my stuff in it. So I used it. How is that like me coming somewhere when I'd already had dealings with the man?
No, you came in the Hangouts and you basically started making drama.
How?
So the question...
The audience. How I was making drama. Explain to them.
You're going after Styles.
How is that? Going after... Whoa. He came after me. I didn't know he existed.
Okay, with the whole Styles situation, Tommy, to be fair, Styles has no right threatening to kill you. That's bad. That's not good at all. You know, you shouldn't be threatening to kill somebody over the internet in the first place. But you have to realize, Tommy, that you have threatened John Logic. You said that you would beat his head in with a brick.
I did not. Tell them how I threatened John Logic.
You said you would beat his head in with a brick in front of his wife and children, Tommy.
I said because of what he keeps doing and lying.
You're still threatening him.
No. Let me explain. No, it isn't. And I said this one time because he kept lying on me online. I have never fucked with him at all. This dude said he's going to make it his job to make sure I can't make any money. So yeah, I will do that, is what I said in response. If I see you in public, nigga, that's what I'll do.
That's still a threat.
Hold on, sir. I said to you earlier, did I not, about Styles? I said if Styles stopped threatening me online, we have no issue. Did I not just say this?
No, I'm not talking about Styles. I'm talking about what you said to John.
Listen to what I just said. Did I not? I'm gonna say it again. Answer my question. I'm trying to answer yours, so you answer mine. Did I not just publicly say, Styles don't make another video about killing me, we have no problem?
Oh, my God.
If you're not going to answer it, then don't ask me shit else.
You know what?
Then don't ask me shit else, sir.
No, you did. But let me say something.
No. End the phone call, because that lets me know you're not being fair. Well,
you're not being fair here. You see, I came in trying to talk, but then you just try to,
sir,
talk over me.
A normal question.
And this is why nobody can talk to you.
Then don't do it.
This is why nobody wants to go on your platform.
Don't do it. I didn't ask you to call me. Don't do it.
This is exactly why nobody wants to go on your platform, because you keep talking over people.
Nobody wants to go on my platform.
Whenever somebody brings up a question,
18 people watching right now.
Somebody brings up something, you try to twist it around into something else.
On my platform?
Make it about you.
Nobody wants to go on my platform.
See, now you're on that.
Nobody want you. Okay, wow. So you just get to say shit, just keep moving. I'm all right with talking to you, sir.
You're repeating the same thing over and over again.
No one can talk to me, so we should stop talking. Out of fairness, right?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Can't even say that.
Oh my God. I came in and you just talked over me.
Oh, I didn't ask you a simple question. You wouldn't answer it.
I did answer it.
No, you didn't. You kept on sitting up there saying, that's not what it's about. It was a simple question.
Oh my goodness.
When you asked me a question, did I say, it's not what it's about? I just answered the fucking question. If you're not going to answer the question, then get off.
Oh my God.
There you go, see? Like a bitch. Oh my God. Oh.
Thank you, Tommy. Like,
so can you please let somebody else talk? I don't want to talk to you no more. Is that possible?
this is Tommy, listen, as long as you keep doing this.
Y'all see that?
No, listen, I'm going to tell you this straight up, okay? This is the last thing I'm going to say to you. You're really upset right now, and I can see the veins popping through your head.
No, you can't, because I got a hat on.
Yes, I can. So, listen. Listen. No, Tommy, let me talk for a second. Let me talk.
He said he can see the veins popping through my head. This is ridiculous.
Tommy, let me talk. Let me talk. Come on. Tommy, you see the whole situation with you and Styles? You have a part in that because every single time you talk about him on your live shows, you try to antagonize him. And correct me if I'm wrong, Styles is bipolar. And you know that, I believe.
You do too.
Right, so why would you antagonize somebody that's bipolar?
Why do y'all encourage someone that's bipolar?
No.
Why
encourages it?
It's just okay if y'all encourage him to do it.
But at the same time, Tommy has a reason. No, Styles has a reason to get back at you because you're stealing every single one of his phrases.
Wow, I'm stealing every single one of his phrases.
But hold on. Can you answer the question though about the people promoting it?
Which question?
He said the question he asked him back. Where did you ask him back, Tommy? Sorry, it kind of slipped away from my head real quick.
I asked him, and it wasn't an antagonistic question. That's why I don't understand why he refused to answer it. I said, dude, did I not say earlier on the show that if Styles literally stops making videos threatening my life, we have no problem about the life threatening. I don't give a shit how many times he did it before.
You did, Tommy. You did. There.
That was my only point about John Logic. Whatever I said in that one time, you haven't heard me sit up there and keep following this nigga, tell him I'm gonna kill him.
No, but you kept talking about him.
Jesus Christ. I can't even get a person, and this is why I don't want to talk to.
All I said is you kept talking about him.
Because he wouldn't stop and say, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. You're not fucking with John Logic. You're not. I'm not getting up every day and telling John Logic, I'm gonna kill you. It's not happening. And if you don't see that that's a big ass difference, that this dude who was fucking with me to the point of where on a live show I said, if I see this nigga in the street, I'm gonna hit him with a brick. In passing, never said it again. If he wants to call the police, then he should do it. I wouldn't care. But I'm not gonna sit on here and keep threatening this guy all damn day. The nigga wouldn't leave me alone for no damn reason. And you think it's okay for a man to make 44 videos in 30 days saying that it's his job to make sure nobody fucks with me again. Nobody donates, nobody nothing. And I'm supposed to just sit and let it happen. Fuck every one of y'all. None of y'all would let somebody sit and take away y'all right to live. Take away the thing that pays your bills. None of y'all would sit around and say, it's okay that someone does this. This nigga didn't say he gonna make videos. He said, and I don't know him and never said nothing to him, he gonna make sure I can't make a living.
Could I ask another question?
Go ahead. Apparently you're the only one that can ask questions right now.
All right.
The only alternative was all facts or Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Sonic, you got a question you want to ask? Sorry, Nightcrawler. Let me see.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we would do better off reading the questions from people who wrote them instead of just letting people. And I knew it was going to go here. When you letting these people on, they're just going to come in and say stupid shit.
Oh my God.
Why do you keep saying, "Oh my damn God, dude"?
This is.
Then why don't you leave? That's the problem. Y'all will have a problem with someone, but won't
I'm
leave.
here because you said the show is about asking questions, so that's right.
What you say? I'm here because I'm cool with them. So, by your own logic, why don't you just leave?
I'm not saying a word to you, sir. I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say a word to you.
You just
I didn't
sound
say a word to
dumb.
you.
I can't
say anything about
Go ahead and ask the
you.
question.
Came in just talking, for,
I'm going off of what you just said.
which wasn't to
So
you.
I'm turning the mics down as it comes in. Like,
Which
this
wasn't
shit is messy with Shannon. Shannon, do you have anything that you would like to add to the?
Well, I just got here,
Got
so
any-
I wanted to make sure that I'm not just saying some shit that was already said earlier. So I'm just gonna wait and see where you guys are at.
All right, cool. I'm gonna kick
Is that
everybody
okay?
off that's not asking questions.
You want me to leave?
Just
Do you want me
go watch. Yeah, I'm kicking everybody off the line. I ain't asking questions at this point before it gets too wild. So yeah, just go watch the chat room.
Slap? Want me to
Yeah,
leave?
I just. Okay, right. If nobody here is gonna ask reasonable questions without, like, I sat here for how long? Just back and forth. That's what I'm trying to keep it as. Like, I understand everybody got attitude problems with them. Y'all feel a certain type of way. Like, come on, man.
Let me say,
Y'all hate this motherfucker so much.
let me say this to you. If you ask me anything that's just stupid, that you're being antagonistic, like why is your hairline where it's at? Why are you here? Just what? This is your day.
Like, it's just getting crazy. Like, no bullshit. At the end of the day, I'm sitting here taking the time out of my day, and he's sitting there taking the time out of his day to answer questions that both of us can't figure out that y'all motherfuckers be doing. Y'all seen the bullshit that came with him just being here on Mother's Day. It was a whole bunch of videos, a whole bunch of hangouts, a whole bunch of people that had something to say, but nobody wanted to click the link when it was available at the time to ask this motherfucker a reasonable question. Like, if y'all can't do that shit, just keep it moving. Let somebody else get a chance.
And
At the end of the day, hold on, Tommy. At the end of the day, I was sitting here going back and forth with a super coon, the most hated person and person that has the most hatred for all these black men. Like, y'all don't even realize this is fucking publicity for me. This is a boost from somebody that doesn't help out black people for me. And I'm trying to help all y'all look good. All of us could be linking up after this bullshit here. If y'all want to get on here and fight, I ain't gonna rock with it. Everybody else, like, real shit. Let's do some grown-up shit one more time. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all fuckery. But there's a time and place for that shit. Y'all wanted this shit to go into the roast arena shit? Go ahead. I'm gonna take my shit and go elsewhere. I'm doing this trying to give y'all motherfuckers a better understanding. Chill with the dumb shit. Grow the fuck up. If you don't know how to conduct an argument, a conversation without arguing, you're not fucking welcome here at this current moment. I would do the same shit for any one of you people up here that anybody had a problem with. So I'm not playing favorites and none of that shit. Trying to do everybody a goddamn favor. Y'all want to act like ignorant little niggas? Go right the fuck on. But don't say no shit when these white people come through and they have everything to say on y'all motherfuckers. Let's be real about this. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Well, here's what's funny, Slapper. This could be set up beautifully. What Slapper could do the show, read the questions, then stop the show, set up another show where all y'all could jump in and do what you're doing now. I'm telling you, Slapper, my audience is like, wouldn't it make more sense if y'all just read the questions? Because you know these niggas are stupid. I don't care when you.
Like, I take blame on that. I take blame on that 100% because I got caught up doing what I had to do. That's the only reason we ain't doing the Q&A the way it should be. I take fault on that. That was a bad part of me. But even so that I made that mistake, I still tried to do this shit as professional as I could without no bullshit. And these motherfuckers want to act like we in high school. Grow the fuck up. Or keep it moving. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about this. Y'all are not my goddamn friends. Understand that. If y'all was, y'all would understand what was going down right now. I'm gonna be the one that gets the shit for this. Not y'all. I'm gonna be super cool of the fucking week for the rest of this month or the rest of however long these dumb motherfuckers want to carry this out. I'm taking this whole shit for all y'all motherfuckers. Grow the fuck up. Prisoner, eat a dick, grow the fuck up, or get the fuck on out of here. Real shit. And prisoner of fucking black hole, you're fat as fuck. Stop trying to troll in the chat room, knowing damn well you ain't seen your dick since you was like 13 years old, you sloppy bastard. You don't even have a neck, so miss me with that bullshit.
And that's what to me is scary. Is like you got people who you would even assume were cool with you, who are watching something, and all they got to do is wait for the end of it to be able to jump in, because that's what I'm going to do. It's smart business wise. Wait for the end of it, open up the chat room for everybody to jump in, and then let them go at it and roast. But you got niggas that's jumping in on the damn thing and saying, oh, I have no idea what's going on. I just jumped onto this part of it to where I can go and talk to the person just to see. Like you can't read and not jump on and click the link. This is why black folks are where they are. Because niggas will click the link, and I have people call my show and be like, oh, yeah, I was just calling to see what the topic was about. Nigga, you call my show and actually ask that? And I kick them off immediately. Yeah, I want y'all to think about it. Somebody just said, oh, I clicked the link to get on here. Didn't have no question in mind. Just wanted to see where this was going. Like they couldn't watch and see where it was going. This is us as people. I would not do something until I was ready. I don't go into the room until I'm ready to fuck. I don't get onto the court until I'm ready to play. I don't go take the test until I've done the research. And we as a people have too many instances where he just put a link out there and everybody said, let me click. Let me click. I can't hear you. I think he got y'all down.
Everybody, fuck that. Seabreeze, or not Seabreeze, somebody that was giving you problems early in the chat room. They asked, why are you the most hated man on YouTube?
Thank you. What I'm gonna do is just start reading some questions. That's why I read that, because they at least made more sense than me trying to talk to some of these people. It doesn't make any sense. But why am I most hated? The only thing I can say that I know for a fact is this: everybody thinks I have some kind of money, and they think I got it from being online. Therefore, who's the one you want to attack if most of these people are on here for is attention? I'm gonna say this because this shit hurt me.
I ain't gonna say what you gotta say, man.
I'm gonna say this because this shit hurt
me. Homie.
When I found out,
whatever you gotta say.
When I found out that a fan of mine who's on the line right now got upset about something that I thought wasn't a problem, and then went to get some other black men to have a fucking problem with me. This is what I talk about on my shows, how these black bitches get niggas killed. If you got a fucking problem with something I said on my damn show, you go get some other niggas to be mad at me, and then when they weren't as mad at you as you thought, you come back and try to tell me that they on my dick, and then go back and tell them that I said they on my dick. This is why I wish more of these black whores would get found in ditches, because all they do is start shit between men for no damn reason. I said what I said on my show. I wasn't disrespectful. I didn't do shit. This motherfucker went to a bunch of other YouTube niggas to try to get them niggas to fuck with me. This is the shit why you wonder why I'm so upset with people, or why I don't like motherfuckers, because who does this? This motherfucker's in her 40s. I'm in my 40s. If you don't like what the fuck I said on my show, then get the fuck off. But you don't go get no other grown man and think that nigga gonna whoop my ass. Now I've been wanting to get that off my chest for a while. I'm getting it off now because the person's here. You don't do that.
I'm about to turn the mic up. I'm gonna let her defend herself on that one. You go, Shannon. You back up.
Defend myself. Defend myself against what? Listen. So whatever. My question was basic. I don't know who that was that came in here. That came in Slappa's forum last night. That lady. That when she came in, Tommy left, and she had a whole lot to say about Tommy. Now, what struck me kind of odd is that when she was talking about Tommy, there was other people that was in here that, again, had shit to say when Tommy wasn't here. So that's why I was just waiting to listen to see what the vibe was with those that are in here, that now that Tommy's in here, opposed to what happened last night when Tommy left. So Tommy, with that lady, would you ever do a one-on-one with her, or have you ever done a one-on-one with her?
Let me ask you something, black woman. Why do you want to know the difference between the vibes that people have and want to expose the, well, when Tommy's here, they being nice, and when he leave, they talking shit? Why does that bother
you? What do you mean the vibe, Tommy? What do you mean the vibe? I asked you a direct question. My direct question was, or have you, or are you going to do a one-on-one with her? So what are you talking about? How are you twisting that shit already? I just asked a question. How are you jumping on me?
I'm using your words. You said you came here to test the vibe, cause when I was there...
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's not what I said, Tommy.
Slappa, did she not just say that? Yes or no?
To test the vibe? I said that. I didn't say that.
You came to see the vibe because you know that last night when I was there, they were talking one way, and when I left, they were talking another way. So that's why you just came to see what was going on.
Yes. Before I ask a question, I was going to wait to see where you guys were, so I'm not asking the same question that was probably already asked earlier. That's what I meant by that. But again,
I will leave this panel if people who are on the panel won't say what the person just said. Everybody's sitting here saying she said it. At least in the room.
What difference does it make? What difference does it make? You know what? I'm not.
Because
the same way that you got up off the motherfucker when that bitch came on here, it's the same way I'm gonna get about this motherfucker while your punk ass is up in here.
Get some other niggas to fight me, Shannon. Do that. Go find other niggas on YouTube who willing to fight me because you embarrassed your fucking self on my show. Do that. But I'm not gonna sit up here and let somebody say something that they know they just said, and Mr. Shake His Head is over there. That's why I honestly look at that dude. I don't know that cat. I know for a fact I don't like that cat.
Yo, I'll keep it 100 with you. Feel free to say whatever you want. This shit went from conductive and nice and cool to niggas just wanting to always do them. This is that show spot that everybody gets $3 drinks at, and they just want to fucking spill the drinks because they know they could get another $3 drink. Like, the shit's crazy. I don't understand why the fuck y'all can't just sit back, ask questions, answer questions, keep the shit. I'm probably the most fucked up person on this show right now. I've done shown my colors on this shit time and time again, and I've been chilled and more laid back than all y'all motherfuckers. Well, not Andre, because his life is different.
Did you know she was just trying to start shit? She was trying to start shit with y'all. She was saying, when Tommy ain't around, it seems how things change. When he's here, the vibe is different. So I'm just wondering why. And why? Here's what I want to know, y'all. I have made it be known. That cat right there, I have nothing to say to that cat. The show's about asking me questions. Why the fuck is he still here? Because I'm who he wants to be. I'm who he wants to speak to. Because a normal person wouldn't be here when a nigga say, I don't want to talk to him. I'm out. I'll wait till you leave, nigga. This is what the show's about you. The show's about you. Let me wait till you leave.
He's still sitting here, too.
But I'm just going to sit here with my headphones on and my skull cap. I'm just going to sit here and keep on shaking my head and saying shit in between somebody. I would just shut the fuck up. I'm talking to not you.
All facts. You keep jumping in and out. You got a question, man?
Yeah, I got a potent question. Why do you think that... I got two questions, and this is about speech. Why do you think that there should be free speech on the internet?
Why do I think... Well, why do I think it should be?
Yes.
I guess I don't know what that means, because there's some shit you shouldn't be able to say on the internet. Like you're saying it like I said it. There should be certain things you can say, and there's certain things you shouldn't be able to say on the internet.
Well, my point is that if anybody is on anybody's server or platform, you have no free speech. So if YouTube says that someone can flag anybody's video of something that they look at and feel offensive, no one shouldn't get upset. Now, if you really want to have full speech on the internet, you have to have your own server and your own .com.
Isn't
But
that
when
what?
you're on other people's platform, other people can look at your video, and actually, it's up to another individual to decide what they think's offensive.
Isn't what I'm doing though? That's why I'm trying to build my own.
Right, exactly. And another question. You always talk about politically. I hear this new word. This people don't like the PC, the politically correct people. And when I've heard you in the past, you said people need to be more politically incorrect. What do you mean by that? What are the most politically incorrect statements, and how is that going to change our society or other people's behavior?
When you have PC, and I'm gonna say this, Mike, I want before I say anything else, I want to thank you for being respectful and asking me questions just straight out. It didn't matter that you may not like me or we've had any beef, and that's actually all I want. If you want to hold me to task, just ask direct questions. You've done that. PC to me is somebody else programs the masses of people to think and speak one way. So once you've been programmed to think and speak a certain way, guess what you don't do? You don't think for yourself, and you don't speak for yourself. So what I say is we need to challenge the PC world is to say things like what I say. Say whatever you want to. This so-called black sector didn't exist before I created. That shit didn't exist. And people were having conversations they were never having before. If you can get people to talk about real issues, if you can get people to act on things that matter to them, then you can create a revolution. The only way you can do that is to get people to think differently than what they've been programmed to think. They've been programmed to believe the black woman is God. They've been programmed to believe you can't say anything about your mother. You can call your daddy all kind of jackasses. You can't say that about your mom no matter what she did. They've been programmed to believe that a woman can hit a man, but a man can't hit a woman. They've been programmed to believe that when you get a divorce, you only supposed to be able to see your kid every other weekend. We've been programmed to believe these things, which should be 100% not true. We need to question them. Like right now, the only reason I look at people and I say, look, I'm coming over here to talk to Slappa and everybody else, let me explain. Because there's too many white boys on YouTube doing group things and getting paid. And you Negroes aren't smart enough to do the same damn thing, and that's scary. Niggas come over here that got their own YouTube channel, claim their YouTube channel is big, but want to come over here yelling and arguing all the damn time. Why?
Well, Tommy, let me say something. I want to give a comment on what you just said. See, being politically incorrect is also programming. Now, you're saying PC is programming, but you also say politically incorrect is programming, and there's consequences for being politically incorrect. I think people should be politically correct all the time, because what you're saying you want to implement in life. For instance, a politically incorrect statement would be black women are this, black women are that, Muslims should not come into this country. You see what I'm saying? That's something that's illogical. The statement is not logical because you cannot administer the statement. Because basically someone is saying, for instance, Trump, Muslims cannot come in this country. He could not administer that. That's degrading, that's offensive, and he's not being more specific. He's overgeneralizing, which causes war and division. I mean, Hitler did the same thing. Once again, illogical statements that we cannot plot out. If I say a black man is this, a black man is that, I'm basically saying anyone who considers themselves black, whether I'm not trying to persuade that I'm not trying to persuade that idea or not, but that making that statement is a program. Is an actual illogical program, because anyone who considers themselves black or that category falls under what you're saying. Now, people will say, well, you should assume that I don't mean all black people. I'm just saying people who say that, don't criticize people who speak Ebonics. Don't criticize other people's language. That's all I'm saying. Because people, when you convey things to people, you don't want to speak in riddles. You don't want to say, well, you should have known what I meant. No, tell me what you mean. Give me a clear picture of what you're saying. So that's why I say this politically incorrectness, I understand. In our society, we want to challenge our topics, but that politically incorrect stuff, And I'm not talking about Bill Maher. I'm just saying, man, it causes more problems than it solves.
Let me just say to you this. To challenge something doesn't mean that people agree with it. It just means you ask the question. Is this thing that we view as norm, is it norm? Somebody had to challenge the social norm of slavery, sir. Somebody had to ask the question, is it right to treat these people this way? Somebody had to challenge the social norm of women can't get a job. Somebody had to challenge the social norm of women and abortions.
Did you want him to respond? Because that motherfucker is long-winded like a motherfucker.
I want somebody else again. Anybody else can like, if we can just stay to normal questions like this, I'll answer them. But when you're asking troll questions, I'm not going to answer. If you're being antagonistic when you come in, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know these people. And again, nobody ever says anything when I say white boys over there building big ass platforms together, niggas over here arguing and yelling at each other, and nobody finds this a problem. I can see if I did something to it.
That's kind of wild. Hey, that's what I said. What I said. This is something that can bring to something slightly better than what it is right now. You want to bring it to the roast arena? Watch this shit fail. I'm gonna take my shit and go elsewhere. Y'all can have it. So that's it. Trying to have a chill spot.
Look, Slapper. Look at what we got going on right now. Just think about this. And I don't have my live stream up, and I didn't get a chance to advertise the show. Right now, it says there's 955 people watching on my channel, which is not one of my big channels. It's just my one-on-one channel. You have 145 people watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Together, we have over what is 1,200? I don't normally have 955 people watching on my one-on-one. I don't have that at all on my one-on-one. That's not a big channel. So what has we proven by working together tonight? That each one of us have benefited by just working together.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. I took away the bullshit. Fuck that. At the end of the day, I see my views count way more when we stay nice and calm, and you could get added into the conversation. Like I said, every time you came over here, we looked at you real quick, hey Tommy, and right back to whatever we was talking about. Yep. You get to be a normal person over here like everybody else. I don't know why they want to keep on bringing the fuckery, but at the end of the day, say my living room getting high with me. If y'all gonna disrespect my house, y'all gotta leave. That's what I said. I gave y'all time for your fuckery. Man, look at my chat room. Simple as that. My chat room is full of trolls and people that want to talk, but they're getting trumped by trolls.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
I'm gonna change that shit.
I was watching some people in there asking really good questions, but you got TSL. Call you a bum, call me a bum. And they just keep writing the questions in there about bum this, bum that. The other person keeps writing in there that I'm a Mason. And like, nobody thinks this shit. Tommy needs those back page holes. He right about that.
Man, fuck it. You ain't out here molesting little boys, little girls, so fuck it. Keep it to the back page holes. What difference do it make? You employing? Well, you keep somebody employed. Fuck it.
Thank you. I'm helping bitches.
That money's still rotating.
When I buy chicks off back page, I'm helping them pay tuition. Why are you upset with me, bro? What in the fuck just happened?
Yo.
What is this?
Oh, that's your fan, Tommy.
Yo,
that's your fan. That's one of your fans.
You do.
What up, Tommy Sotomayor, man?
Who the fuck is this? Nigga, this is frightening.
My name is Christ Counsel, man.
Whoa, you might
don't let me interfere with y'all conversation. I didn't mean to interrupt. But I got an echo going on.
Hey, yo, Tommy, you remember the other day when you came on and I said, yo, go watch the beginning of my broadcast. I don't remember what time you came in, but you won't forget this dude. That's who I was talking about.
My God in heaven.
What's going on?
Player Mask in the building.
The fuck was that?
Go watch the beginning of my broadcast.
That's one of your fans. Yeah.
Like, here's another thing.
That styles through you.
Like, here's another thing I don't like when people, out of respect, And he know he not doing a bunch of other shit. But the first time I held a hangout, I had to go off on motherfuckers. I clicked everybody off to get it back right. Nigga, you on here and you talking in the background and shit. Why?
Yo. Hey, what's up?
God, dog, boy, I hope your life is not. God, dog, I can't take you seriously.
Oh, but no, please do. Trust me.
One of my fans up here looking like the black thing from that nigga.
Hey, actually, Tommy, I've talked to you a few times on your show, and you actually brought me up on your a couple episodes ago. I was the one that was calling Nut Ward, talking to him about how he had lied to me. And I kept telling him about lying to me, and he had told me to talk to the audience. He didn't want to hear from me. He kept calling my phone. He gave everybody my telephone number.
I brought that up. I know. And here's what I want to ask, like, his fans. Why is it okay that every time one of y'all say something he don't like, he put y'all information out there, but then turn around and says, it's wrong to give out somebody's information? Because he kept calling me and threatening my damn life. I wanted the information on him. He gave out your information because he didn't like the questions you asked on the show.
Yeah.
Thought it was wrong that you kept calling him after you told him not to call. He kept calling me after I told him not to call. And nobody says a word. Nobody says, well, that don't make sense.
Oh, man. Yeah. But it was still fun, though.
Curly, I want to say this about Curly. Curly Stiff was right. She said the good questions didn't get asked. Here's what I want to do, y'all, from right now, from ongoing. If y'all write questions and it's a good question, I'm going to answer it because I'd rather read the question than because I know the trolls are coming to join in here anyway. I know they're coming. So I'm going to just ignore them, mute them, or then leave. No, honestly, because I'm not going to say people just say, I heard you do. Well, did you, what did somebody say? Is Maurice White actually your daddy? This is shit that grown people are saying. So it gets ridiculous at a certain point, and somebody said that mask is creepy. They really are telling the truth, because I'm looking to the left. I'm doing like tweet right now. I look over to the left, trying not to look at you, because if I keep looking at you, I might piss myself.
My name is Christ Counsel. You can find me on SoundCloud. Everybody find me on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Instagram. And Instagram.
All right, but seriously, y'all, I got company, so I'm supposed to be here answering questions. If we're not gonna do the whole question thing, then I'll let you guys go on. I'm gonna call it an evening. I can read some of the questions here. Let me see, where am I? I'm gonna read.
Yeah, go on. I think that might be the best bet. So everybody in the chat room, go on, line your questions up, get the best ones out there that y'all really want to ask them. Then he gonna go on take off for the night. Then y'all get to get back to y'all fuckery. Cause y'all didn't use this for what I was trying to get y'all to use it for.
Say, Tommy, why haven't you filled this is what you're buying with your donations from A Father's America? Nighthawk Solo, why do you believe I have not fulfilled that? If you're going to ask questions, if y'all can ask them like a better question so I can answer it, because that's a weird question. Like, why haven't you fulfilled them? I don't know what you're talking about, that I haven't fulfilled them.
Where were all the angry people with all these questions to me?
I don't know.
Been addressed to you.
Questions they said exactly. That's what I thought we were going to get. The questions that they said were supposed to be these such good questions that should have been asked. I thought those were the ones that's going to come.
I asked Mike Mills. I asked L.A. Vic might be here. I can't lie. Vic ain't one to fucking decline from that invitation. So he might be somewhere in the shadows. Everybody that has something to say, seen that video get uploaded. They're gonna act like they ain't watching it now. Motherfucker seen the video. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, I understand the questions that they're asking. Some of them I just simply are never gonna understand. But,
Like some of them I don't get. Like somebody said, do I think the black race will ever unite as a whole? Is a good question, but not a good question. Meaning, no, I don't think they will because black people have never graduated as a whole. The other person that's asking me if I ever graduated from Georgia Tech, I told him no, I didn't, and I don't even have a GED. But he keeps asking. He's been asking it for an hour. I guarantee it won't stop him from answering it. I just asked it. I just answered it, dude. I did not graduate from Georgia Tech, and I do not have I don't even have a GED. Is that enough? Your question has been asked. Answer. Somebody said he wished there was a black Holocaust. Why he wished for a black Holocaust and death of the black race? No, just death of the niggas. Death of niggas. Now, I wish there was a black Holocaust because the Jews actually accepted the Holocaust and realized that they got better and stronger afterwards. So if you want to ask me a question, that's how I speak. I speak to get people's attention. My attention span is this. Black folks got too many niggas, like how Slappa's trying to do something real and something good for his own damn show, and y'all niggas wouldn't even respect his show. I understand you have a problem with me, but this is his show. What you could do is just say, let me respect his show, and soon as Tommy leaves, we can go right back into the fuckery.
Wow. Hello.
Hey,
here you go. Here's a question for you.
Yo, Vic Damone trying to get in, but he can't. So he's going to call my number, and I'm going to put it on speakerphone. He said he has a calm question to ask you, so I figured that would be the best way to do it.
But I want to say this to you. Because of the shit that Vic has done and because the way he acts, you can do me a favor. I won't talk to him. I will not. You can write with him.
All right, cool.
Speak to him.
No, I just wanted to be honest. I could care less if you reject his question or not. I just wanted to be fair and give him the chance to call in. It's up to you if you want to answer the motherfucking question.
Yeah,
I understand the history of you doing that crazy motherfucker.
Several times, and it always goes left. It's not like I haven't given him several times to talk. He has nothing but troll. That's what he's going to do. There's nothing.
He calling the phone. Yep, he calling the phone. I'm gonna put that number again in there for you, Vic. You getting shut off once you start tripping, though.
See, even when he said, "Told you," he know he's talking about no beef. You're gonna ask me something offensive. He does it every time. He doesn't ask me something, and somebody, even the people who don't like me, are telling you he's an irritant. I don't like Tommy, but Vic is an irritant. That is literally his job. I've tried to talk to Vic. I've tried to get him to stop. This motherfucker done made a song talking about me showering with my daughter. Do you think I want to honestly have a discussion with that man? That's what I mean by having respect for the panel. Why would I want to talk to a man that 2 days ago is making songs about me showering with my daughter?
Wow. All right, Tommy, I've got a question for you.
Go ahead, dear. I'm sorry.
Okay, earlier I heard you going off in your rant and you started to go in on black women, which I'm not happy about. I want to ask you, when you do that, are you referring to all black women as a group, as a whole, or are you referring to a particular class of women, black women?
I'm generalizing them because I watch black women, and I have respect for you because I love the way you sound. But I do have to point this out to you. When you were over in that other guy's shit, you would sit right there and cheer on me and fight for men. I don't like that. Because
which men? Be specific. Which men are you talking about?
One was me. One of them was me. They can have a problem with me. But once they start saying things like they want to kill me and my girlfriend, women like you should step up and say, nah, y'all don't want to say this on the show. But instead it was women egging this crap on, saying I deserved it and she deserved it. So yeah, I look at black women pretty much the same as a group. Because even the sweet ones aren't willing to stop men from fighting. Remember.
Hold on, Tommy. You do understand that I have been trolled for stopping black men for doing stuff, and I have defended black men the most over here. I don't understand that.
I feel you, but I can only go by what I saw happen when you were with that group. I don't hold animosity, but you do have to understand why I would feel the way I feel when a woman who I listen to you and I hear you have such a beautiful voice. I imagine you're probably as beautiful as you sound, but the bad part is usually I've met chicks who sound great when I met them in person. They didn't look like they sound, but that ain't the point. The point is you sound so eloquent, and you had an opportunity to stop a group of people from doing things that were detrimental to them. as a
And I
woman,
did so, Tommy. I don't think you remember clearly. I did so, and in the end, I ended up falling out with the leader of the thing.
right?
That's
But
how it
when
works.
you fell out with him, while he was, here's the thing: if I fall out with Hitler because Hitler tries to kill me, what was I doing when Hitler was killing the Jews? I was cheering him on. I'm not saying that you're doing that now. I was just using it as an example of saying, even women like you who said you're not like that, you joined in on that. There are no women over in my chat room who encourage me to threaten someone when I do it. There's none. Go over there right now and watch, because I build women like that around me. So when you ask, do I feel that way about all black women? There's black women donating to me tonight. There's black women. If you go over in my chat room, you see it, Divine Queen. You see them, and you see how pretty they are. You see when he came on the show one time, who was sitting on my lap. Was that not a black woman? So I can't be talking about all black women. They know this. The thing.
Yeah, but I need you to clear that up, because remember, you got people that are listening that do not actually watch your videos or know how you're referring to stuff. So that's why I specifically asked you that, so people can hear you clear it up.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have a problem. That's why I was answering it, but I wanted to answer it wholly by saying I do have a huge problem with black women because of what I've been through and what I've watched others go through. And what's okay, y'all need to block this dude. That Nightcrawler is now playing porn. This is what I mean. This is why I try not to engage in crap like this. Like, I wouldn't block him, I'd kick him. He's trying to get your show taken down. And Divine Queen, do you see what kind of people this is? And do you see why you can have a normal event? You can have a normal event with niggas. You don't like it, so now you start playing
Christ Council on SoundCloud.
like that person. I promise you, I block him as soon as he said that. We he keeps yelling Christ Council on SoundCloud, and I don't care if he say he's a fan of mine. Look at this, is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, you need counselling, Mr. Counselor, whatever your name is.
It's Christ Council.
Christ Counselor.
Christ Council.
Hey guys,
show his face. What's wrong with this nigga showing his face, man?
Forget it.
Hey guys, I've enjoyed it. I thank y'all for letting me come through.
One second. Let me just let Vic get his last little piece of questioning, and then you just sign off on him. I just want him to be able to.
You can let Vic answer the question.
I know you're gonna ignore it. I just want him to be able to ask the motherfucker while you're here.
What?
All right, Vic, you up? Vic? Yeah, go on and ask your question, yo. Oh, you might have dipped off.
Well, yeah, the question that I had was, why is it that he is like so selective about certain YouTube content, like certain content creators on YouTube? Like, one person will do something and he'll flag that individual, and then the next person do that same thing, and he'll, like, you know, get that dude a high five. So I was curious on that.
Well, you ain't gonna get an answer today, because that motherfucker said, Peace Hollow won.
Oh, damn.
Well, you might be able to click that link now that he's gone, so if you want to get on video, shit, I'll send that link back out to you.
No, man.
I just love how I was just sitting here not saying a word, and he's saying shit about me. You know, it's whatever. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Slappa down pimping.
Hold on, Crash. I gotta turn you down for a second.
So how do you feel the show? So what's your overall perspective
How
of
do
the
I
show?
feel about it? Yeah, I did
How do
good.
you feel the show went down?
I was cool.
It was cool?
I was happy about it. The ending sucked, but hey, still went pretty good on my part. Hey, I looked alright out there. Other motherfuckers, I can't speak for them, but I was looking good.
I liked it too, man.
Yeah, shit. I feel like I did my thing. Tried to let everybody else do theirs, but just ain't turned out the way I thought it would. I thought there would be way different questions.
What's the point of asking a nigga?
On my part, I
was gonna get down.
I was ill prepared on one part because I didn't have questions and I had to run out because I had to go grab my kids and shit. So on that part, yeah, I take blame on the questions and them not being lined up correctly how they should have been. But all this bickering and bullshit back and forth could have been avoided to the end of it. It would have went on longer if motherfuckers would held off on it.
Nobody was paying attention. Wow.
What happened?
I'm just sitting here like was just paying attention on the questions he was getting, and my problem is, and this is just me, maybe I'm just a fucked up one here. When I hear bullshit, I call it out. So I had to shut the fuck up. So I can understand why he muted us, because when I was just sitting here listening to this bullshit, I'm like, I can't. Even when I asked him a question, you already see how he responded to me. I wanted just to come on to chill, but I didn't realize y'all was having this deep discussion. So I'm in some sense I was glad that I was muted. Yeah. Then what's funny is when I'm sitting here not saying a goddamn word, niggas still saying shit about me. I just threw up the thumbs up like, whatever, I'm that relevant to you. I'm sitting here shaking my head at the fuckery. I was looking at the chat shaking my head. And he's like, oh, well, you got this man shaking his head. It's like, y'all some bum-ass niggas, man.
Sonic, you was sitting over there about to combust, huh?
I was sitting over there shaking my fucking head looking at the chat. If anything, I was bickering with Trollfather in the chat, shaking my head. And then this nigga says something about me, like this guy in the skull cap. And it's like, wow, you wait till I'm muted to say some shit about me. That's fair. That's really fair. I mean, that's cool.
But overall, I think it was a good thing. I like how it was orchestrated, how people came together for the show and everything. It was popping. It was fly.
Yeah, it could have been better though. Like I said, on my part, not throwing no shots at. On my part, it could have been better. That's what I said. I was ill prepared as far as the questions. When I wouldn't have invited everybody on so quickly if I would have had more questions written down. So I did start jumping around on that shit. I don't mind it. I appreciate he took the time out of his day to come. Because like I said, this was just some spontaneous. He did this shit on my time. It wasn't on his time. He took time to do, to look out for me. You got to remember, everybody sits there talking all this, he's bad, he does this, he does that, but nobody been paying attention that the motherfucker keep on coming over here trying to look out for me. You ain't my nigga. I see shit about it. He sees a fellow content creator, so he's just like, fuck it. I'll go over there. You see what we talking about? He digs it, so it is what it is.
Like I said, when I see bullshit, I just call it out. That's just me. I gotta learn how to shut the fuck up sometimes and let people talk.
Hey, Slap.
You.
Slap, I came to the Hangout late and I missed what actually happened. What happened with Shannon?
Whatever, he called her out on something and then it got loud and she left.
Oh God.
And I just love how he twisted what the fuck she was saying. That's why I'm sitting here going like, really? Answer the question. The nigga never really gives you a thorough answer when he's being called out. Nobody noticed that shit though. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
I don't get it.
She
I don't get it.
Hear him say that to him. She didn't even hear him say that.
He always says, I'll give you a thorough answer. I'm sitting here waiting for the fucking answer. I don't get it.
So what happened with you, Sonic? What happened? What
I
took
didn't
place?
say a fucking word if this nigga was on my dick.
Hold on. I'm asking you because I wasn't around. I
didn't say. I'm sitting here, and it's like when he says something stupid, I'm like, do you not hear what you're saying? Where's your logic, man? I'm going off of what the fuck you're saying. He's like, I wasn't talking to you. I don't give a fuck if you're talking to me. If you're saying something stupid, I'm gonna let you know you're saying something stupid.
Okay, but I'm trying to find out what
I ain't never gonna sit here and let a motherfucker sound stupid. And
calm down, Sonic.
Calm. I'm just. My problem is like
down your blood pressure. I'm trying to ask you, what did he say? I don't understand.
I'm sitting here in the chat, going back and forth with Trollfather, and I'm shaking my head. I muted my damn self, and this stupid ass nigga is over here saying shit about me, and I couldn't respond, so I just gave him the thumbs up, like, bro, I'm not worried about you. Get off of my dick. He's saying, oh, he's over here for me. I am over here. I've been over here. I said, he said something like this. If you don't like it, if you don't like asking me questions, just leave. I came because Slappa was having a hangout, so I'm like, I'm here to chill.
One question.
I didn't know y'all was having a question.
Title of the hangout, though. Sonic, did you see the title of the...
Sonic. Wait, Sonic. How much are you charging this nigga to rent that space in your head?
I ain't charging that nigga shit. I'm not charging that nigga shit.
Him live rent free up there.
I just loved how I'm sitting here chilling, and but you didn't say that shit to him when he brought my fucking name up. I ain't say shit to the nigga.
Wow.
You know what? I'm sorry. I get passionate over when niggas say bullshit and you can't say nothing. The fuck?
DQ,
like,
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I'm confused. I don't understand how he didn't see the title of the show to know this was a question and answers for Tommy.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. See, what happened
Here's the funny shit about it, right? Hold on. Here's the funniest shit about it. Yet another motherfucker came to somebody's place and couldn't let some shit ride like the motherfucker owned it. Dude, sometimes you gotta know when to fall back, shut up, and let a nigga talk. I've been letting motherfuckers bury themselves on here for however long I've been doing this. You felt a certain type of way. You get in battle with this nigga. And you let that shit show every time the motherfucker's near. Dude, letting this man rent space in your head.
Did I not notice it yet? Slapper? Did I not mute myself? That's bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit. I didn't say nothing, then I muted myself.
Wow.
See, what happened was
the nigga said shit about me, and it's completely fine. He said shit about me, and it's completely fine. I say something back, we'll be quiet. Fuck out of here.
Sorry, Trini.
Sonic. No, hey, Slapper.
No, you cat. No. See, here's the thing about it. No. Here's the thing about it. Right? You came to my shit. Where I was running my shit how I wanted my shit to be ran. Because you got your own little personal problem, you jumped in and let it be known. Everybody knows you and Tommy don't click, just like Styles and Andre don't click. But at the end of the day, you came in when it was a ask questions for Tommy night and was feeling a certain type of way. Let yourself disrupt some shit and got muted. That's why I turned everybody's mic down.
Okay, I can understand that, but once again, I call bullshit with bullshit. Okay, I didn't ask Tommy a question. You asked me.
Who are you to call the bullshit, though? This is what I'm saying. Who are you to call the bullshit like you're running this shit here?
Did I come in here and say a word, though? Answer that. Did I come in here and say a word, though? No, I didn't. So what are you talking about, B? I let y'all run y'all show. Nightcrawler was the one who got out of pocket with him. Then I muted myself and shut it up. What is you talking about? Come on, B. Like, no disrespect, man. I'm just saying.
My nigga. How much you gonna put on my donate page when I put it up? No, fuck that. How much you throwing on my donate page when I put it up then? Fuck it. Everybody got something to say. It's trying to make that donate page. So y'all motherfuckers.
I love how I came on here and
did not say I don't want to get nobody shit. I don't want to hear motherfuckers and call motherfuckers on the show that there's no money on. Word. Like, Leslie, I don't give a fuck. You're missing the point. You're missing every point that's been thrown at you, little nigga. Come on, nigga. Dude, you're letting your personal, you're letting this nigga rent so much space in your head.
You're not answering my question. What did I say?
Why are you shouting?
I let y'all ask y'all questions. What the fuck did I say, though? You have yet to answer me, that slapper. Don't go there with me. I didn't say a fucking word.
My nigga, I don't even fucking know. The point is this.
Can we relax?
You are here speaking on this man. Blah, 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 blah. He is renting space in your head. You got videos, my nigga. He's renting more space in your head.
This nigga has yet to answer my question.
Whatever this man says, if you see it as bullshit, you're going home. There's a time and place.
When did I say anything, man? When did I say anything? When I came on here, what did I say? When I came on here, what did I say? You have yet to answer me that. I let y'all do y'all fucking thing. So don't get on me behind this nigga.
Wow.
All I said was, I love how I'm sitting here not saying a fucking word to him, and he talking shit to me. So what is you talking about? If you gonna get on me, get on him. What you ain't doing. Be real, nigga. Don't be fake.
Hey, guys, come on.
Slappa.
You just relax.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, he getting on me like he's my fucking daddy. I came on here and ain't say shit. What the fuck is you talking about?
You ruined his show yesterday when you muted me. You didn't have to do that.
Nightcrawler was the one who got out of pocket with him. I ain't say shit, so don't go there with me, nigga.
Relax.
I'll relax, but don't fucking lie on me, my nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sonic.
Fuck you and your hanging on me. I'm done with you.
Yo, Sonic. After the motherfucker left, did you or did you not start firing away on this motherfucker on what he did? You had to call him on his bullshit. Why do you have to call him on his bullshit on my platform when I'm trying to do something different? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He left, my nigga.
You're letting him rent space in your head.
Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I hear you, Dre. What's up with it?
Am I muted in Miami?
This is the problem, man. Why every night we got to go through this fighting bullshit?
Right. My point.
I hate to say, I need to get y'all a damn. I'm gonna get everybody. Styles first. I'm gonna take y'all to my anger management system.
Can I be the counselor?
Somebody should be screaming. It should be me.
I think what people like is respect, man.
That's what I'm saying to Slappa. He needs to gain some form of respect on his show. Clearly, they don't have no respect for him. This is ridiculous.
Attacking this man shit. What's so bad is, I hate to say, tonight really fucked them shit up, because this is the problem is.
That's what you were trying to say to me.
Problem that it to me, the way they were talking in the beginning, you were like, wow, these two motherfuckers could come together and do some shit. I'm gonna be like, wow, man, we might be watching, Tommy and Slapper got his own little thing, and then y'all, both of y'all had more followers in both your rooms than normal. I was keeping the numbers out, and I'm like, wow, he got 30% more. Slapper got 45% more people watching his shit. So, that's the shit. I was looking at the numbers. I said, go, and then what's so bad? Even the troll, like, look at this. The troll's coming out. They trying to do shit. Then, then look at that. Now, this motherfucker over here starting his own live show, then trying to snatch people from the room, talking about I'm doing a live show. I thought that was very disrespectful if he's supposed to be your friend. You know what I mean? You doing a live show while your boy doing a live show, and you don't come to his show and tell everybody you doing a live show? Come on now.
Eminem, Slim Shady 4.0.
Eminem the Slim Shady.
Eminem. Thank you so much, Eminem.
Eminem Slim Shady. What I'm saying is Eminem Slim Shady. Could you imagine? I want to ask Eminem Slim Shady this.
Eminem the Slim Shady.